I didn't include this in my previous video, but this is probably important because of a message that I left with my clan mother, Karen Ann Luke McDonald. This is a simulator, okay? Which means nothing's real because how much love are you experiencing here? Okay. So this is very difficult for me because of how much I love everything that is alive and living in nature, which includes dogs, cats, fish, everything that's here. Right. And there's a beautiful dog in this house that I just love with all my heart and soul. But it's got a collar around it, right? And so you realize, well, if somebody says, well, there's dogs that somehow need people to be able to guide them like a spirit guide, right? Because they're simply not aware of everything that you're aware of that they might be doing that is against the law of one. So you can't expect a dog to be able to know what it is that you knew about how to behave being what love is. Oh, but they can experience what love is. And believe it or not, you can experience worlds in which there isn't a collar around anything. There isn't a collar around a dog. There isn't a collar around a cat. And a cat will come around you simply because it loves to be with your energy, which means you don't need to put it in a cage and you don't need a collar. And part of the experience that I had with that was living on that woman's property when they had a goat in a cage. And I walked out there one day, and here was a guy that was struggling with the goat, and the goat was upset. And what happens when the goat is upset? It's running turbulent waters in all of its cells because it wants to be free, because it's under control of an owner, which is a master, which is the same thing that I told to a guy that was running a mini mart store in the Grants Pass, who was wearing a mask, who got really upset at me because I wasn't wearing one. So I told him, get on your knees. Obey your master. That's Satan. Satan, the father of reptiles. Okay, controller types, psychopaths. So you begin to realize that's inverted, which means they don't know how to let anything go and just be alive in its natural state. So now you can get into all the hybrids. Now you can get hybrid corn, genetically modified dogs, genetically modified cats, domesticating humans, modifying humans, putting collars around humans, putting collars around everything. Now they get used that everything is essentially being held captive, what's held in memory, which is a cloned planet, a simulator, run through artificial intelligence. Okay, so I just, for example, the last video that I did, it disconnected the 5G Wi-Fi that's running in this house. Put that into perspective. So what I'm trying to say here is that it's not that I don't want others to be happy and have friends that are animals and cats and the rest of that. But one of the things that I realized, because I learned through experience, which is the teacher, is that when you're not holding energy captive like a ring of Saturn around a woman's left hand to say that you're my property, you belong to me, okay? Imagine that she wants to be around you because she loves your energy, because she's experiencing what you are, which is what love is. It goes on forever, which is the law of one. Big difference in the way that that world works in nature with everything that is in nature when it's experiencing what love is through you. Right? Now they're free, just like you're free. You're not holding yourself captive. Right? So we don't hold energy captive. We're the givers of energy. That's what love is, a gifter of energy. So that means that the world sort of is experienced a little bit differently, which means everywhere we go, we're experiencing what love is in nature. And now you get to experience a fish or a bird or a cat that is in a natural state, not a bird that's in a cage, not a dog that's got a collar around it. That dog will be there and go wherever you go and will naturally know how to behave because it's experiencing what love is. It does no harm because we're doing no harm to it because it's experiencing what we are, which is what love is. That dog is experiencing the love in them. And that's beautiful energy for them to experience. Have a great day. I love you all. Be good to yourselves.